Danielle, welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to talk a little bit about where Lyme disease came from, and it came from Plum Island, which is right near New York, and it's an island where the Animal Disease Control Center was at, and they were actually man-making biowarfare weapons and injecting them into ticks and other animals like Lyme disease and hand, foot, and mouth and other diseases that we don't know about. And I know this might sound a little like far-fetched and stuff, but I've been researching this for years. Do your own research. You don't have to take my word for it. Look up Plum Island and animal disease control and the truth about Lyme disease and all that. The first cases of Lyme disease were where Lyme, Connecticut is. I mean, duh, that's why they named it that, Lyme, Connecticut. And they didn't know what was going on. They didn't know where it came from. They thought it was like child arthritis and this and that. And you can also find that information too online. But in reality, these Nazi scientists and other scientists were man-making these, diseases and injecting them into ticks and other animals, like I said, and then dropping the ticks from planes, like over everywhere. And that's how Lyme disease got started. It was a biowarfare weapon. Now, when I first found this out years and years ago, I was upset, I'm a victim, blah, blah, blah. But no, I'm a survivor. I've learned to heal myself. I've learned that the doctors are full of crap and they're just going to cover it up, or they just plainly just don't know the truth. And I know that all the tests were made faulty, so it's almost impossible to get a real test. There are some that come up positive. There are. That's great. But there's some that are negative. But even if your test comes up negative, doesn't mean that you're negative. There is a lab called iGenix that you can order that you can order a test online, but they don't take insurance and it's just cash. So I advise you, if you want a real Lyme disease test, and testing for the co-infections, because when you get Lyme, you can get up to 7 other co-infections with it. So look up iGenix lab and order that. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, also Plum Island, okay, recently, 2003, and this was in 1950s, by the way, that Plum Island and all this, Nazi scientists and this and that, that's when this was happening. And foot and mouth came from there, Lyme disease came from there, and a bunch of other diseases came from Plum Island. And they were injected into animals. And then, birds came over, maybe, got the ticks and other things and spread it. This is how it works, okay? Let's just take a minute and start connecting the dots here. So in 2003, weird animals started washing up on the New York Bay, or whatever it's called, the island there, and then people started connecting it, why are these weird animals that look like hybrids, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of horse and a little bit of rhinoceros, and they're just not animals we've ever seen before. Why are they only washing up here? So people started connecting the dots and linked it to Plum Island, which is absolutely correct. So not only are they making biowarfare weapons, or they were, but they're also trying to play God by making other creatures. So that's a whole nother story. And I know how this sounds. It's okay. You can call me a conspiracy theorist. That's fine. Doesn't bother me any. I'm a messenger. I came here to spread the message. I came here to share with you. I came here to try to help you guys. You don't have to believe me. All this information is online. That's where I found it, and in books and this and that, doing my own research. I'm not going to just take the word of a doctor. I'm not just going to take the word of whoever. And, the word conspiracy theorist was also came from the CIA to purposely make people who are talking about the truth seem like they're lying. And, it's just a conspiracy theorist. That's out there, too. That's where that word came from, the CIA. And what does the CIA do? Cover up mad stuff. So, okay, enough about that. So the whole Lyme disease operation, all that, was taken over and shut down. But it was taken over by the United States Department of Homeland Security. Now, why would that happen? You know what I mean? And then they moved it, the whole thing. They moved the facility. They moved all this stuff from this little island near New York, I think, to Colorado. I'm not positive on that because I didn't do research on where it was moved to. I didn't do any of that research. But it's just, people really need to start like waking up. And the reason that I made this video is because last night I was out looking at the full moon and I just noticed so many chemtrails, like so many. And for years and years and years, I used to say, before I even knew about Lyme disease, something's up with those trails, something's up with those planes. And people are like, oh, you're crazy, you're this, you're that, that's just the steam or smoke from the plane. No, it's not, guys. It's not. We're being poisoned. And it's not that far-fetched to think about it. Our food is poisoned. Our water is poisoned. Food, pesticides sprayed all over it. Like, we know that's poison. We know that's toxic. No matter what they say. If it's not toxic, then why are the people spraying the food wearing hazmat or masks and all suited up if it's not poison? And if it's not poison, then how come so many people who would eat it are getting sick and very sick? And then when they switch to organic, they start feeling better like me and start healing themselves. The water. Oh, the water, you need fluoride in your water, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. Fluoride is actually poison. They're pumping it into our kids at the dentist. They're pumping it into you. They're pumping it into the water. So thinking that they're dropping poison from a chemtrail isn't that far-fetched to me. Like, it's just not. Like, you need to connect the dots. We learned how to do this in kindergarten. It was one of the first things we learned to do. 1, 2, 3, connect the dots, right? Then you see the big, big picture. That's what we need to do. If you don't like what I'm saying or you think I'm a conspiracy theory, you're more than welcome to turn this off. You don't have to watch my videos. That's fine. I'm not offended. I don't care. I know the truth about what I'm saying and I'm trying to help. That's all I'm trying to do. This is my experience, my strength, and my hope moving forward into the world. I'm just trying to help you. And why would they have so many chemtrails out on a full moon? Like, this isn't the first full moon I've seen it. You know why? Because the full moon causes people to change. Like, literally change. Okay? They don't want that. They don't want people to step into their powers on the full moon. So what are they going to do? They know people are out looking at the moon. They know people are out on the full moon. So let's put all these chemtrails in the air. Let's poison them all. Let's try to dumb them down. That's what they're doing with the food and the water too. Why are they poisoning us? Because they want to dumb us down. They want us to conform to what they say, believe what they say, wear a mask, do this, social distancing, which is an oxymoron. How can you be social and distant? Like, please. Anyway, if you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I highly, highly recommend that you do your own research. Don't take my word for it. It's there. It's there. It's all there. If you really want to know the truth about the Lyme disease, the truth about our food, the truth about what's in the water, just look it up. Just Google it. I just came here to help. I'm just sharing the message. Thank you. If you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. But start connecting the dots, people. Come on. Eat organic. Get filtered water. Yes. Thank you.